For me, coaching quarterbacks, you got to have intense guys on the staff and that are just yelling quite a bit. But for me, coaching quarterbacks, you got to keep those guys like relaxed and kind of level-headed as possible. So I try to coach that way too. Try not to be too up, too down. Just stay steady with those guys. Because I think that's the best way for them to play. If they're playing high and low, then we're going to be kind of sporadic on offense and kind of sporadic as a team. So the best way for me and how always wanted to be coached, is how I try to do it with those guys as well. Well, I'm originally from Fort Wayne, Indiana, even though my license plate right now still says South Dakota, and so is my license itself. But for me, being closer to home, before I came for my interview, I had been back in the state of Indiana like 15 months. It's probably the longest I've ever been. So getting back closer to my parents, and I got friends and family that still live in the Fort Wayne area. And then my wife's from St. Louis, so for her too, getting back 4 hours away. So for both of us, it was a no-brainer. And then I've always enjoyed Indianapolis. Grew up a Colts fan, grew up a Pacers fan. Love coming down here to visit. The short drive down I-69. So, and then when you just look at the program and what they've done the last decade really, and how they've come about, being a powerhouse D2 and being able to coach quarterbacks that I love doing. So everything just kind of fit together in the right place, right time.
We're excited to get him. I mean, he's he's been an offensive coordinator in Division II level and had success, and they won. And Indiana guy from Lewis High School, played at Valpo. Everybody I called and talked to had great things to say about him. He's been here for about a month, and he's been fantastic. Very smart guy. The players like him, and I think he's going to add a lot to our offense. He's an air raid guy, which is a little different than what we do, but we're mixing it up a little bit and putting it all together. But he'll do a fine job for us. We're excited about him.
Coach Wilson has done a great job kind of teaching me the offense, and really I thought it was going to be swimming a little bit more than that was, but it's a pretty user-friendly offense, as Coach Wilson says, and he does. I mean, he's a great teacher, so he did a good job of kind of breaking it down for me, to where something I might have called last year in my offense and what they call it here, it's just getting the verbiage down really. There is some similar concepts. There's concepts that they haven't used in the past that I liked using last year. So it'll eventually, we got all summer and we got a lot of dead time now to talk and figure out what we want to do. But I don't think a lot's going to change because of how successful they've been on offense. So I think it'll just be a couple spins here and there. But really what they've done, I'm just kind of coming in and teaching the quarterbacks how to, make it more potent of an offense with what they already have in place.